Hey Jerry, I just got your message. So, did the start the convo play twice?
No, I think it. Wait, you said it. Let me check the session replay again. I think it only played once, right? Let me
It
see.
appears to play again after the follow, unfollow, and follow.
Let me. So they were friends at first. Oh no, I would say it only played once because you can see that we only navigate to start convo once in the logs.
That's what the logs are saying.
Yeah,
Okay, because the session replay shows it again,
yeah,
but it has a tendency to do that.
yeah. If you go to breadcrumbs, the breadcrumbs will tell you like the navigations.
Okay, I gotta look at that one. Okay, cool. Um, all right. Well, let's get your update while we're here.
Yeah. So, John, I'll probably need your help with identifying some of this stuff, but I'm gonna go and share my screen and let me get to the admin. So, like I discussed yesterday, I made a moderation portal. So anytime somebody gets reported here, um, you'll see it here, and I have it being sorted by the number of times they were reported. This is just going to be for us to tell which reports go in rather than having to rely on, I guess, Chantel's emails that she's getting anytime this happens.
I see. So, if someone reports a user in the app, it'll show up here.
Yeah, I have one request that we should add into the app is we should add like a text field. For
Hmm.
why are you reporting this
That's
person?
the reason. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like
That would be so helpful.
Chantel emailed me, not emailed me, she slacked me that she got an email and she's like, "What do you see wrong with this user?" And it was just a
Mhm.
user that got reported because he tried to start a conversation with somebody that did
Mhm.
not know him. But it was like, stranger danger, and reported.
I see.
So not they had any ill intent. It was just somebody was like, stranger danger, and reported them right away. But we didn't get information on that.
Right. Okay. So we need a front end change on that.
Right.
Okay. Um, Chantel, will you put together a design on it?
Sure thing.
Okay. Like a
And
give your reason why you're reporting kind of thing.
some of them, okay, I don't know if some social media they do drop downs, like why are you reporting them, whether it's like harassment,
True.
um,
Yeah.
then
And
there's
then
a sometimes
other.
yeah, and other.
Okay. Yeah.
Would it be possible for there to be like an upload link if they wanted to like screenshot a conversation and upload it?
Um. hmm.
Or maybe just describing it?
Yeah. Let's have them describe it first because
Okay.
then we can reach out. Just because I don't want to spend a week on this.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So
What
yeah,
else?
for example, you'll see if you click into here, you're the only body, but you can see the reports that you received is for this example, you can see that Danny and I both reported you.
Hmm.
So, and then you can either dismiss it, you can ban, or you could just view what I did earlier. And then there are flags. I think I need to undismiss a flag real quick. Give me a second. Let me do this from the database side. Come on.
Would there also be a way to show like a history? Because if one person reports a specific person and it seems harmless, but then another person, and then suddenly we've got five people reporting this person, and maybe it's not in a short enough amount of time for it to be like, oh, I remember that name,
Mhm.
but like maybe that's good information to have. Be like, oh, this person is being a nuisance, you know?
Mhm. That, that's, yep, we can add that history in there. So these are flags. These are, John, these are automated. These are intended to be automated. Anything that the system identifies as suspicious behavior.
Mhm.
For example, if they try to onboard with like multiple phone numbers, they would go into here.
Okay.
And then you can see all the logs. But what I would need your help with is I know you know a lot about the user behavior. And if there are certain patterns that you see,
Mhm.
if like, oh, do this in this certain order, if I can track that flow, we can auto create a flag to have their account reviewed.
Okay. Yeah, I can start putting that together.
Okay, cool. Going here, affiliate program. So Danny wants to start with a payout, doing a disbursement. There is one thing that he wanted to add, so we have their calculated earnings,
Mhm.
and he wanted the ability to add a manual adjustment. So in other words, if somebody said 343, but we had something special like some special promo we were doing with them, either one way or another, for example, you could do just a minus 100 adjustment, and then you could pay about 243.
Okay. Great. This is active now.
I just finished this like 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Cool. So
So
ready to test out.
there's two payments Danny wants me to line up. So
Okay.
I'm going to be staging those. Is Danny here?
I don't think so.
I'll I'll message him what day he wants to start the counting at.
Mhm.
We'll just there's two people that we have on board. We have Miho and we have Margarita, and we're gonna have them to kind of be our first payments that we put out.
Mhm. Okay.
So I'll get with Danny on this after I wrap up my update. Um, outside of this, I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I know we have this panel that's built. I was going to be working on the web view for the button, for the invest button, but it sounds like that's going to all be front end.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, so if there, I would have some availability if there's something that you want to discuss and map out today.
Uh, yeah. Lots of things. I mean, it's always good to do some diving into the data too.
Mm,
Um, yeah, let me think about how best we can use the time.
yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I could probably find other admin pages to build out if while you calculate what we
Yeah.
do.
Um, yeah, there's a few things we've backburnered. Um, let's think about that for a sec. So notifications. Um, wasn't there? Doesn't one isn't one signal requiring us to have our own like queue if keeping track of if they don't confirm send.
Yeah. Where did we land off on it? Oh yeah. So let me remember. I'll have to like I have to figure out how to replicate a notification and like to make it fail. I think that was the hardest thing that I had is trying to make a notification fail
Hmm.
and retry it. But yeah, I know that thing that you were talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a lot of things like that. There's some odds and ends.
mm,
Yeah, let's think about where we'll get the highest value. Let me go
mhm,
through some of my notes too. I mean, I have a lot of notes that I haven't even shared some
mhm,
of the ideas I want to do. And in fact, Todd was talking about a good one yesterday, and I think you did a demonstration that
oh,
we could pull images in. That might be a fun place to go because um, I actually had a question about that. Can you cherry pick which groups would flow through, or is it just all group chats, like for the photos?
we could start off with a cherry picked view. Honestly, I was even thinking the users.
Uh,
Like I was showing Todd, I was like sending him some screenshots. I'm like, I don't think these users are gonna want their, even though it's a public group, it doesn't look right when their pictures go into their photos feed.
yeah, yeah. Okay. It'd be interesting to have have that ability, but have it be selected by the user. You know, they can choose which ones, those kind of things.
Yes, I love
Well, I
that.
was thinking that maybe it'll probably require front end work, but so in Jerry, it'd be great if every time you upload a photo or video, there's an option, a checkbox or something that says add this to my gallery or something to that effect, whether or not it's default or not. They can either check it or uncheck it, and it will show
Yeah.
up in the gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the things I was thinking about is like if it was in a group chat and it got put into the photos feed, like sometimes it's context related memes, you
Mhm.
know?
Which I thought we were working on a design for like the photos list on your target profile that when you click a photo, it gives information about like the chat group or the profile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, let's put a little more thought and design into that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's all I got here.
Okay. Thanks, Jerry. Amit, let's get your update.
Yes, John. So before starting my update, so John, did you send me any message on Slack?
Mm,
It was haunting me all day. When I wake up now, I feel that you sent me message. When I'm going to
oh yeah, no,
open,
I deleted it because I hadn't. I was gonna edit one of the notifications, but I didn't like where my edit was going, so I deleted it.
so it's haunting me whole day. Like I was trying to find it, I did not find it
Sorry
anywhere.
about that. Yeah, I wasn't
Oh,
sure if it was gonna leave a notification for you. Sorry about that.
yeah. So I like I was like I wake up and might be you sent me trying to find it, did not find it.
Okay. No, yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. So then after today, I was working on like a previous week we discussed about the batching on the notification for someone join the groups. So today I started working on almost finished it. So that thing and yeah. So I'll create the PR. So it's like going. So Jerry, what I did now, I created separate method for sending notification for the joining group, like system messages.
What was that?
So, so batching of notification for someone join groups.
Mhm.
Like yeah, we discussed earlier, no? We discussed earlier, we will batch like someone join within 10 seconds. If 10% join, we will send 10% join the group.
Right.
So for that, I created separate method for sending a notification. So I will create the pull location, can review it.
Okay. Yep, that sounds good. That's what I was hoping you'd do. So okay.
Yeah, so this is the update from my side.
Mhm.
And we did not finalize the which approach we will choose for the Ismail, like backward pagination things,
Mm,
message, tagging photo, message.
wait, oh, yeah, like the query, yeah, we didn't talk to Ismail about that.
Mm. So can we discuss those things like then I can start working on that part? What the, how we can do that, like what he wants.
I think we wanted Ismail to finish what he had with the tagging
Mhm.
before we discussed it because we don't want him. I don't know if he's completely done with it, but there were some things he just wanted to make sure that was done so we don't just start messing with the chat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I will talk later about it.
Okay. What else?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you. All right. Ismail, let's get your update, please.
Yeah. Well, hey, tag is out. First testing round. We can should be up on iOS and Android. Um, should be fully functional at the moment. Did anybody get a chance to play with it?
Yeah, I've been playing with it a little bit. I'm still doing some tests and the notifications, which I haven't played around with too much. Like where it takes me when I click tap notification. And I haven't. I need to get a new number. I want to. Do I need to get a new number, or can Jerry? I need a new phone number, I think, to be able to tagging someone outside of Circles, right?
Yeah, or Jerry could probably like reset.
Yeah, I can reset it.
Reset one of my.
If you send me a number,
Okay.
you reset, I can do that.
Okay, I'll slack it to you.
Mhm.
I'll let you guys know how it goes.
And how was the flow? Was it like pretty easy to follow, to work with?
So far, it seems like it. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Um, so I played with it myself, and two things I've noticed. First of all, that X is a little hard to click when I try to use it on my physical phone.
Oh yeah, because it's probably just the actual.
Yeah, so I probably need to increase the
Yes.
hits.
Yeah, make it like
width there.
5 bigger than it, because there's nothing else around it. So
Yeah, and dragging the tags itself is fine, but that also sometimes I tend to miss. Maybe I don't know if I want to increase it there as well a little bit on like the tag itself, and then the X I'll make it bigger. But again, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You guys can. The X I know for sure I need to make it bigger. But if you guys was it easy to drag the tags, Todd? Around like, or were you missing them?
Todd, you there?
On my iPhone, it seems to be fine, but I almost feel it could be bigger in a way.
Sorry, guys. I was on mute. But to answer Ismail's question, yes, it's easy to hit that tag button, no problem.
Okay. Okay. So I probably just need to maybe increase the X a little bit. That's something I'll just add. And then what was it?
When you
Yeah.
say increase it increase the tappable area
The
around.
tappable area, correct.
Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
probably the X, I thought you were referring to the X below the image.
no, that one's fine. I'm talking about the tag, the X within the tag.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that one is a little tricky.
That one's the one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then one thing I noticed is that I forgot to restrict this to chat. So what that means is you can like tag trusted images and stuff. So
Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe we should test it.
we can, but and it would work fine. The only problem we would have is if you get a notification, it won't navigate you to that profile, let's say, or because we have to
Oh, okay.
pass probably the profile key or something, and then the backend could adjust accordingly with the notification.
I see. Why would it not navigate?
Because it's set up to navigate to chat at the moment.
Oh,
It
right.
doesn't handle like the deep link is the chat deep link.
That makes sense. I see. But you could tag currently in a trusted photo.
Yeah, and it would save it, and
Yeah.
it would all be good, but you just won't be able to navigate to it.
Okay. Well, good. I mean, that's a good thing to test with. So,
Okay,
yeah, why not?
so I guess I'll keep it for now. But yeah, let me know what feedback you guys have if it looks good, if you need any work. And I yesterday I finished finished splitting it into two files. So I mean the image component kind of its own thing, and then the tag I kind of try to separate it as much as possible into a different file. That way it's a little bit more maintainable. And I'm testing it now. Looks good to go. So I'm probably going to create a PR for me to review, and I'm ready to take on anything new.
Okay, great. Very good. Let's keep testing some more. Todd, what chat are you in tagging people? We lost Todd. I'm having a little bit of a bug here. Let me share my screen. This has to do with the tagging, so let's see what you can identify here. I went to my photo library and I picked a photo that is not any of these 3 photos. And this is where I am now. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to recreate it, but something put a video and 2 images in the compose window. See that? Ismail, are you looking?
I am, and that those you did not select. Obviously, did you select in the past or?
Probably in the past, maybe. Yeah. This is my QA phone. I don't use it that often.
Mm,
Probably. I don't know about this video. Maybe.
mm,
Uh,
wait, give me a second. Let me check
Like
something out.
it replaced it with a different one when I hit the X. There's the one I did select.
Mhm.
So it's picking it like it picked 5, I guess. Maybe the last 5.
So how did you get there?
I went to this test group and here, photo library.
So you open the library first.
Um yeah, photo library. Yeah, I was gonna share the photo. Where'd it go?
Okay.
Into the chat and there it is. Um
Okay.
yeah, by the way, it took a several seconds for this to navigate back here. Like it still had this showing for like several seconds, like it was fetching a bunch of photo, maybe the video. Um,
Mm, oh. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. Did we change that library? Was there no loading screen or was there a loader screen?
no loader screen. It was like just here for I had selected it. It brought me back here for about 4 seconds, maybe.
Mm, I mean, did we change the photo picker? I forget. There was some stuff changed.
Did
I
not.
remember around this, or is it still the same?
No, we did not.
Okay, it's the same. But it should show. I mean, yeah, when you select sometimes videos, it does take a second if you want. If it sometimes if it wants to like if it's doing any work or converting them or anything like that. But it does. It will show a loader normally.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, it did not. I can try picking a video and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that. Oh yeah, see, 3 seconds, maybe. Did you see how it took about 3 seconds there? Now, if it was a longer video, it would probably take so long. It could actually the first try I did it, it took a long enough amount of time where I thought I had done something wrong.
Mm.
So there should be a loader or something.
Mm, well, there was one that was built in from the library. Mm.
I think John refers to something. The loader. Ismail, you're referring to the loader that's actually uploading, but I think
No, not the one that's actually uploading. I'm talking about the one where if the library is doing any work.
when you select, like we have a loader there,
Well, yeah, the library itself had one built in. We never set it up. It does it for you.
but the loader goes like while the picker is
While
still.
the picker's still up, correct.
But I think John, for his case, the picker was dismissed and it was
Mm,
like this. Maybe.
correct, but there's something going on.
Hmm.
Like maybe it shouldn't be dismissed yet. Like it dismissed
Yeah.
itself, or um, because it seems like the longer the video, the more it takes. So it's connect us.
And then why was
Um,
there multiple images in the compose?
what was that?
Why were there multiple images in the compose? They must have been like previous ones, I guess.
That's what I
Actually,
was.
you know what? You know what they were? I was doing a test. I believe. No, I wasn't even in QA. Okay, no, I was testing those icons were ones I was testing for a creator chat I'm putting together, but that's not even in QA, it's in production. So how did they get in this environment like
Mm.
cached? You know what I mean? And I wouldn't even been
Were they there for good, or did it just pop up and then disappear?
they were there with the little X, so like
I mean, I thought we might have like saved it in chat, like you know what I mean. But like, I tried to do the same thing where I would just try to upload something and then like never actually send it and go back and come back to the chats. It's clearing them. You know
I
what I mean?
think I had used those photos to change out um this image, like up top. I was testing it, but I was testing it in production.
Mm.
So that's weird. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, those photos probably aren't even in this library because this library I'm on a test phone. I haven't used this phone or synced this phone. Well, no, never mind.
Oh no, that can be possible.
Yeah, okay. That'd be weird. Okay, yeah. So here they are. Like you can see the 7-second video.
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, it was that 7-second video, and then those 3 cameras, and then the one I had selected with Danny and my cousin in the bar here.
Mm. Yeah, it looks like they were hashed in somehow, somewhere.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking, it's the first time it ever happened to you, huh?
Yeah.
And
That
did we change
I
any
don't
logic around this? I mean, I didn't. Did anybody else change
I
any
re-
logic around
I
uploading?
rarely share photos, but we have changed logic. Like for one thing, you can now do 10 images at a time, which is kind of a weird situation because there was 5 here, but I only saw 3.
Hmm. Let's see.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe we changed it.
wait. Let me. You said there was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
There was a video and 4 pictures.
okay. And does the backend support now the uploading 10? I think didn't the backend like also limit us to not upload more than 3?
We can do 10 front and back now.
Let's see. Mm, so the key point that there was more than 3. Okay, I can see the images. And you sent them, right? You click send.
Well, no.
Oh, you never sent them.
Okay, now I'm confused because where I, I don't recall ever sending those images. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. I was doing something very specific with them. I was trying to create a topic for creators.
Oh wait, save that. So you were trying to create a topic. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a normal.
But I was doing it in production.
Okay. So you were trying to create a custom topic, right?
Yeah, exactly. I created a custom topic in production
Okay.
called
Did you
creator.
actually create the topic, or did you like
I
stop and
did.
not? You
Yeah,
did.
it is created.
And then were they part of the initial? Well, you can't have them part of the initial, I think. You have to actually create it first and then you can upload to them.
That's what I did.
Okay, so we created it. I
Yeah.
just created the
Well,
topic right now.
12 days ago in production, I'm looking at it.
Mm, Actually, it looks like we can't upload images in custom topics.
I have a duplicate here too.
Wait, where are the cameras are? Upload the images. Okay.
Let me send this to you, Jerry. Um, this is the chat in question here. It looks like I have a duplicate that I didn't notice before. I'm sending a Slack image, so the plot thickens.
Wait, there's a duplicate in the lobby.
Yeah, my message lobby.
Like right now, if you refresh the group,
Yeah, it's nice and yeah, it's sitting there, no problem. Yeah.
all right.
I haven't done anything with it for 12 days. You can see it
Mhm.
somehow got split because like there's a reaction on one of them and then where I changed the name on the other. Maybe someone,
There's two different groups in here.
yeah, maybe someone like does this Vane did this? Maybe he created another. Oh wait, how could he make one with only 2 people in it?
Zane's not in one of them. I think you might have made one and Zane made another.
I made only one and he wouldn't have touched this. But he could have made one accidentally somehow.
Yeah, no, the images have different URLs. Like these are definitely something that was intentionally duplicated.
Okay.
Like absolutely intentionally duplicated here.
Okay, yeah, actually, you know what? I was probably testing on 2 different chats, so that's a false alarm. So I'm gonna change the name of one of these. So it's not confusing me anymore. Okay. Sorry about that. That was probably just a coincidence. I was testing the icons. But anyway, this goes back to what I was saying. This still doesn't add up is why I was doing this in production. And those images a couple of those images showed up in QA in the compose window. How does that happen?
If it shows up in the compose, then that would probably be the front end that pulls it.
Yeah. Ismail, is this just like a edge case because of I'm in the QA environment? Like, would another user have that problem? Ismail? Are you there?
Think I don't know. I don't. So what did you determine was like? Do you think is the cause?
I have no idea.
You still have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I can't seem to think of a scenario where this would happen. To be honest, yeah, I'm a lot of like.
Because I mean,
I don't
yeah,
honestly how it's possible. The only thing I can see is probably a glitch in the cache somehow, somewhere. If like it glitched and somehow still store like kept it in the cache where it shouldn't have.
what's
That's the
weird
only
is
thing I can come up with.
these are 2 different phones in 2 different environments. The one you're
You said
seeing,
two different phones.
yeah, but they share a photo library, but that's about it.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because when you have your images in that state, they are not even uploaded to the backend. So that's not possible. Like when you have it in the compose state, we don't upload them to
Okay.
the backend. And
Well,
that chat, that text input only gets data from the cache. It doesn't get it from the backend. Like there's no query to update that. So that's not possible. That they were on 2 different phones. I don't think that's the case. Like
but,
it doesn't sound possible.
but it was there.
But not 2 different phones. No way. Are you
That's the
sure they're
thing.
2 different phones?
100% positive. Yeah. Because I was on, I mean, well, I guess It's possible I was using my test phone in production when I was doing that. I guess that's possible. Never, but it would certainly be two different environments because I
Two
never.
different environments, yes, that I can understand. Like I said, it might be a cache problem while you change from prod to dev or something, or when you update. Like the cache could be preserved if you didn't fully delete the app before
but I
you
did.
changed environments.
I did delete it. That's what
You did delete it.
Yeah.
You're positive of that.
100%. I always do that. Yeah.
That makes things a little more interesting. Because like that area, I just want you to kind of understand that that area, like the compose, reads from cache, like like it reads from the local images. There's no API ever updating that, so it can never be part of a. It can never be part of like a an API call or something, or it has to read it from your phone,
Mm-hmm.
like the files in your phone.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see.
And then after that, you send it, and then it creates a link. So at that point, you don't even have the link to save it to Cloudinary or the Cloudinary link. You literally are referencing the actual physical file on your phone.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying I don't think it was two phones.
It's going really slow. Wait. Um. So see if it recreates. Nah, it's not recreating it. Well, I don't know what to make of that. What if it's not backwards compatible? Could that be a problem?
If it's not backwards compatible, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
like since this phone just now got into the newest build, it had something cached from the last build. Could that be a problem? Like, is everyone gonna see
Um,
the image?
I don't, I wouldn't think so. No.
Okay.
I mean, I still don't know if it's a cache problem. Like I said, this is honestly very, very odd to me. Not literally nothing's coming to mind of how this like I'm trying to think of a scenario of how I can recreate this, and like zero, nothing comes to mind.
How come it says Circles test?
Where does it say that? Let me see.
It's above Mike's head there.
Oh, a tag.
Yeah.
Oh, did you tag circle test somewhere else?
No, I haven't done it yet. And this is the only image that exists on my phone only.
Well, this one you didn't click done yet. Did you add this, or you never added it?
I just now shared it into a chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then tap the image and then tap the tag friends button.
And then that popped up automatically.
Yeah, that was there right away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. Yeah, are you live right now? Can you click cancel?
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it's there. Yeah.
Okay. Can you exit the image?
Yeah.
Can you open it again?
No, it's not there.
Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, hmm.
Hmm.
Did the backend return circle test?
Jerry, did the backend return a name?
Can we check that?
If I can find the image, let's see.
It's in the testers.
I want photo tag. Yeah,
And let's do
it
it for the
does.
first call.
Yeah, it was. It was. It looks like that's the one Ismail had been tagging in his test.
That's the person, correct? But the image is not the right image.
Okay, let me. Let's see. Let me do this.
And it looks like it happened the first. Now that you mention it, if I'm not going crazy, I think it happened to me too one time, and I thought, oh, and then it disappears. I was like, okay, maybe it was just like maybe I did tag it, but now that's happened to you.
No, I
maybe
found a couple of them are like undefined. Try to
Okay.
tag that image because it's possible either the back end is parsing the image key wrong or the front end is not sending the URL properly.
Okay,
Okay, wait. What's that? Probably makes more sense. What's undefined?
The image URL.
The image URL is undefined.
Which
Okay.
try to tag somebody. Yeah.
I think it happens mainly because I think when it happened to me, it was when I had just sent an image. I think that's how. Let me see if I can
Oh,
retrieve
if
that.
it's still in the cache.
Huh?
If it's still in the cache, then it's probably they don't have a URL assigned to it.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. Yeah, I see. That makes sense. Let me try to look into that. Interesting scenario. So it's when creating a new message. I just found another book.
Well, that's why we're testing. Danny, are you in the latest QA build? Do you have a QA phone? We're gonna test tagging.
No, I don't have a QA phone on me. So,
And Chantel, are you in the latest QA build?
Yes, I am. I actually reported something in Slack of some issues I had around tagging.
Okay.
One isn't an issue. It's just I realized it wasn't a great experience.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like open it in a modal?
No, I had seen the photo in my activity feed and I wanted to click on it and I couldn't click on it. You know, you're
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like open
forced
it in a
it.
modal, right?
Yeah, well, you just don't, the only way to open it is from your photos tab. And I
So-
realized that wasn't a great experience, even though it's been that way for a while. It was just kind of my natural thing.
So like when you would expect it when you click on it in the feed to open in a modal so you can zoom in and out and like view it. Is that correct?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other thing was, so I had added the photo as a check-in, and I had tagged a bunch of Todd's test accounts. And so I went into the photo to tag, and those accounts weren't even an option. And so that was a problem. And I felt like that should go in suggested rather than my circle of trust. If I've tagged someone in a check-in, those should be the people who are suggested.
Here, show me what you mean. 1 second. Let me share my screen here. And when you say account, you mean profile?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1 second. So when you say suggestion, so like,
So
you-
it started from a check-in, right?
okay. When you checked
Because
in, mhm,
and yeah, from the check-in tab on
yeah,
an app bar. So I checked in and I
Mm.
tagged.
yeah,
So
okay.
those people should already be a part and like attached to the photo because they were there, right? So those people should be suggested.
Talking about
So
here.
add a photo. Yeah, if you add a photo.
Wait 1 second here. This is also a bug because I didn't tag anybody yet. Ismail, if you can see my screen,
Yeah.
Danny appeared here, but I just hit a check-in button from a profile that I've never checked in before on. And you saw Danny was there. But I had just tagged him in a photo. That's why. So it bled over to here somehow. Did you see that?
Sorry, yeah. How did you get there? What did you do before this?
So I tagged him in a photo.
You
in
tagged
the
it in the photo.
chat. Yeah, so like
Okay.
this one here where I tagged him here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it again. Just like as a random. Okay, so now I tag Mike. Then I went to a profile from the check-in tab. I don't know if that makes any difference, but went to profile, went to the check-in button here.
Mm-hmm.
There, see Mike is there.
Okay. I think I have an idea why. So how do people normally pop up there?
I have to
Yeah.
go to the tag button.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah, this
Click
one.
on the tag. I'm using the same screen. Maybe that's why.
That's probably why.
Mhm.
How come I have suggestions here, but
This
not
is literally the same one that like I took this component as is.
interesting? Because you see the suggestions here, but if I were to tag someone in a check-in,
Yeah.
no suggestions.
There are suggestions. I see the wait, does nobody see suggestions?
There's nothing underneath.
There's no
Let me
name.
just give me a second here. Let me just go to try to tag something real quick. Because I see suggestions is fine. Yeah, mine is populated. Weird. Um, did you allow contacts? Maybe that's why. I think you have to allow contacts here to see suggestions because this is
But what's odd is
probably
if this is a shared component, it should be the same behavior.
yeah, but it's shared in more than one spot. It's also shared, I think, inside edit of trust.
Okay.
Where if you go to your edit of trust, I think that's the way this one's behaving to. Um, let's just or,
Yeah, see those people.
no, try to search someone.
Mhm.
No, not that one. I think it has. Chantal, did you allow your contacts?
Hmm?
Did you allow
I
your contacts?
I didn't notice all this stuff. I believe I do have all mine.
I think
So
if you don't allow your contacts, it would do this. I would have to see why.
I'm gonna change my mind.
yes, I did allow contacts.
Any sort of suggest?
I didn't,
Mm,
but that's fine. That's good that we have two different test cases. So,
yeah.
um, but you see why? So it brought the cached, or yeah, well, I don't know if it's cached, but it brought the tagged user over to that other check-in.
Yeah, because that screen is well has a lot of logic in it.
Maybe a meme.
And I don't want to like recreate it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Amin did a lot of work on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Amin, did you follow what just happened?
No, it's not.
Okay, so let me walk through. So, hey, look, now it says John Worthington. I definitely did not put John
I
Worthington.
just added that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to tag Mike here. Okay, so I'm tagging Mike in a photo. Done. If I go to a profile and check in, you'll see, I'm going to hit the check in button here. You'll see Mike is now here. And I know you've worked on the screen here. I don't know if
So just to provide more context. So this right here, you see the screen that you created for tag friends, you know that drop down. I use the exact same screen inside tags because it's the same thing basically. Um, and I didn't want to kind of recreate it because there's like a lot of logic in there.
So in here, I think Ismail, what you need to do after the tagging is finished to clear the state, because that state it's saved. So that's why it's like shared. Like so when after like the tagging is done,
Mm-hmm.
reset the state, and we won't be having this issue.
Mm.
Reset the state. That's what I was going to say.
All right.
Okay.
So I just checked on my device.
Mhm.
And so I had done a previous test that is the one we're talking about where I had tagged Todd in the picture. And then I just did the one where I tagged you. And then when I went to do the check in and then the profile and press the check in there, both you and Todd were already pre populated, even though it wasn't from even the same picture. It was
Oh,
that
on the
one
screen with the picture or on a different screen?
right here that you're on. You know how
Here.
yours was pre populated? Mine had it from the last one and the one before that.
Okay. I think the solution will solve both those.
Okay.
I think it's Ismail, if that's
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. But
Mm,
separately, I mean, can you answer another question? Why, this is a shared component here. Why do I have names of people under suggestions when I'm tagging on a profile for a business, but when I tag somebody in a photo, um, there's no names.
Like the initial load, right?
Never. Like there's no names at all.
Mm. Ismail, like, did you use it exactly as the same? Maybe like the query, like that,
mm,
all the data from the suggestions here is being skipped for some reasons. I'm
mm,
not really sure. I have to look up your code again. But like, since you worked on this, when you're like
Yeah.
when you like navigate or so you're not navigating. You had this screen as a component, right? That it's in host.
Yeah. I use the component as is
Mm-hmm.
to try to make the code as easy as possible. I don't want to recreate this.
Mm-hmm. So
Um,
that
so
quick.
here's the component. So now when I use it, I have the screen set as tag friends still,
Mm-hmm.
like the tag friends screen. We might have to create maybe something a little different. And that's it. That's all I pass.
Can you check like the query that pulls the suggestions? Is it like all?
I don't think I made any tweaks to the file itself. Let me see. I think I either made one tweak or no. Let me tell you what that was. So the only tweak I have is
Oh my.
on selected. Uh, I added an extra. I added I added an extra prop called on selected. That gets called when you so that because this is to make this component more kind of reusable outside its original scope. So I just pass in a function that gets called basically. That's the only change I made to the component itself.
Can you look up the query there? That's pull.
Um,
Like, is it just firing or it has a skip or like?
the query we have the get content follow query, the get suggestion or suggested SOT users, and the search. Those are the three that we have. I'm assuming this one's under get context following.
Okay, can you send me the component name or the path to look up this?
For the list or for the tagging?
Like send me like how you trigger the that drawer with the that that drawer
Yeah,
that.
that's going to be inside image model component. And then in there, you would find a,
Do you know which line so I can find it?
yeah, and there you'd find a component called list component. Let me find it for you. Oh, sorry, it's because I broke mine up to two. It's you look for list, contact, and suggestions. Mine looks a little different right now because I refactored it, and so that's with the PR. So I can't give you the line, but I can give you the name of the component, which is list, contacts, and suggestions.
Okay, I found
And
it.
you'll, yeah.
So value. Yeah. Well, I see what's going on. So you see that search value
Hmm.
you have inside the image model. It's like it's an empty string, and it's not qualified as a like really an empty. It should be undefined. To not so what's going on in that list, contacts and suggestions, it handles both the initial list and the search. And we do this, we're not doing the search if the search value is undefined, not empty. So
Hmm.
if you change the,
Interesting.
the default value of the of the search value state
Hmm.
empty to undefined, well, we'll fix this issue.
Weirdly enough, it's working on my like it's the first time I see it on their devices. It is working on mine, which is weird.
Like you
Like,
cannot use it,
no, I can use it. I can use it fine on my low.
like reproduce the
uh,
issue.
Oh, reproduce it? No, no, I can't reproduce it. Like, yeah, it's working for me. I see the suggestions. But only on their account I can't. But if I put undefined, I guess here and then restart the app, I guess that works as well. So I mean, I can make that change anyways. If that's like safer.
Yeah, it should be, but like, mm,
Yeah. So I'll have that part of the next PR, but I guess what I'm saying is it is working on at least on my device. Todd, is it working
well,
on yours?
we should log this first. Like, why for you it's working but not working for John? Maybe there's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think this should be not working for anyone because it has nothing to do with the account. Let me pull up this and try it myself to see what's going on.
Yeah, sure. And Todd, since you already have tags, do you see the list?
Do I
of
see the
the-
the suggestion?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing there.
Okay, I see. So I'm the only one who sees it. Interesting.
Maybe like close the app, open it again. Maybe you have something going on there.
Yeah, no, I see it on my local and on my phone. Like I download the app from Let's Flight. It's working on both.
I'm gonna drop and come back in. I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen. One sec.
Hey, Danny, that DNA call is now.
Yeah, I'm heading over to it right now. I to get a road here soon to head to the Bay Area, so I gotta make it quick.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
This is annoying. I can't share my screen anymore. It's not letting me. um,
Ismail, like for me
Mm-hmm.
too, like, I don't see a list of suggestions.
Okay. Well, that's weird that I did not run into this problem. That's why I never debugged it. But
Like,
I guess we could try to have those not.
and
Yeah,
from you get this thing from this flight or your local.
both.
Okay.
I'm clearing out that number for Todd right now. If you're in QA, it might be a little slow until that number clears.
okay.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Shares that screen. Why can't I share from my phone? Try again. It's not letting me share from my phone. I have a couple things I want to show you guys. I don't know if you were watching earlier. There was some other defects, but it doesn't. Not easy. I can't share. Let's. I don't know. I think let me just hang up. Let me kill this call, and let's all just jump back and stand up because there was
Okay.
3 or 4 things. I don't want to
Yep.
try and slack everything. So okay, I'll see you guys right back here.
All right. Thank you.